was gifted this item in exchange for a review. This is the XREXS large digital clock with remote. So I want to share all about it with you because this clock is really cool. As you're sitting here watching it, are you noticing the color change? How fun is this? It's just so cool and unique. I love that. So here on the remote at the very top in the middle, you see color switch. So I can adjust the color. We've got solid colors. Lots and lots of choices until we get back around to that multicolor thing that was going on. So there's a couple different multicolor situations. I believe 3. I think I'm gonna go back. Yep, go back to solid. So there's 3 different multicolor things. This one is happens to be my favorite, but in addition to having really cool colors going on, it also has a timer feature and an alarm feature, and it tells you what day it is. So it's Wednesday. It tells you the date. So it toggles back and forth between the date and also the temperature in the room, which is really cool. So it just toggles back and forth, which is super handy. And I can change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit just with this easy button here. So that's on Celsius now, or Fahrenheit. I can also make those changes with the buttons on the back. So there are buttons on the back of the clock right here. Sorry, my power thing is a little far away. So there's buttons here. I have a snooze button, a set button, a 12-hour or 24-hour button, a Celsius Fahrenheit button, an alarm set, and a timer button. It did come with a battery, and this little door actually covers up this compartment. I just made it pop off just now because my power cord is really stretching to get to the power behind me. But there's this nice little foot that allows you to stand it up if you want to stand it up, or there are holes here in the back so that you can mount it. You can just fold that foot down and mount it on the wall. And it even comes with a very handy dandy mounting tool. So you can tape this to the wall exactly where you want it, then use the little points right there to put your screws in the wall, screws not included, and then you can hang this on the wall. So that is what I am planning to do as soon as I'm done with this review, is hang it in my schoolroom where me and my kids will enjoy looking at the beautiful colors. We will use our timer. We will use alarms. We're going to use this all the time. And even though it will be up on the wall, I will be able to do anything I need to do with this included remote, which is so, so cool. So let's check out more of the remote. So I can make the display brighter and dimmer. It's a little harder to tell actually in the video, but I can adjust the dimness of the clock itself here with this. There's also an auto dimming feature so that it just senses how much light there is and it will be dimmer or brighter based on what the need is at the time. I can also use my remote to set the timer. So let's do that. So timer, and then I've got an hour button, a minute button, and a second button. So it makes a lot of sense. Very easy to set. And then you start and stop it right here with this big giant button here. So it's going to be very easy to use. See, it's going down. Very easy to use the timer feature. And the alarm feature here, you just hold this down to get into the alarm mode, and then you can move through and set the different alarms, whatever it is that you're wanting to set. So lots of different features here, all included on this remote control, which did come with batteries, which is pretty awesome. It's just a really cool clock, and I love that you can change the color. It just makes you feel like things are fresh and new when the colors are changing, and you can change the colors if you're feeling a certain way one day, or if you want to match it to your decor, you could put it on a certain color. So lots of different options with this very, very cool, ginormous clock, and I highly recommend it. So just to remind you, I was gifted this item in exchange for a review.